Sharp Game here. Welcome to another episode coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which you can get at Amazon.com. And today I'm gonna talk about side chicks and what I think about them. Someone asked me this a couple days ago. I got an email from a subscriber, and he asked, "What do I think about side chicks?" And today, side chicks is starting to be a trend within the mainstream media. First of all, I like to say, you can't take these types of women seriously. You can't settle with a woman that's like this, and I'm gonna tell you why. You have to realize a lot of these women are being ran through, and when that happens, that messes with your mind. That fucks a lot of women up. A lot of women can't fuck a lot of guys. Every guy that a woman fucks, he leaves a piece within her. We're energy beings, and so it ain't no telling what type of guys they be fucking with. These women be fucking with all types of guys. I mean, from hustlers to athletes to, you name it. And you don't know how these women were raised. You don't know their upbringing. Sometimes you don't even know where they're from. Sometimes you don't even know their real names. A lot of them use aliases. A lot of them don't even use their real names. A lot of them be on social media. They're not using their real names. Some of them don't even use their real picture. So this is why you can't take a lot of them serious. And a lot of them, it used to be, when women are in their prime, in their younger years, they're usually serious about going to college and having a career or finding a way to have stable income. But today it's like a lot of them are kind of just looking for somebody to take care of them, just looking for some type of stability in any way, by any means necessary. Doesn't matter if they're the side chick, or doesn't matter if the guy's married, doesn't matter if she'll prostitute herself out. A lot of that's going on. So it's like a lot of these women are straight up too. They say, "Hey, I'm looking for a sugar daddy." So you can't really take these types of women serious. Now, the only thing that really, a lot of these women, they'll go 10, 15 years until something happened. A lot of them, one thing that slows a lot of them down is kids. They'll have babies. That'll slow them down for a while. The first one will slow them down a little bit, and the second one usually slow them down completely, and they'll be looking to transition into something else. Something or whatever. Most of them, these girls don't have any type of skills because they wasn't really trying to learn any type of skill in the beginning. They was looking for a come up. They was looking for a baller or athlete, or somebody that's on television, somebody like on the reality shows, or some celebrity or something like that. And a lot of these guys, a lot of these celebrities and entertainers, they're getting busted with side chicks. Because today we live in a time that, they like putting people on blast. especially if you're a black male. You know, we live in an era where it's put black celebrities, black male celebrities, on blast as much as possible, because within this system they prey on the weak. I mean, because they know the black celebrities, and they're not going to do nothing to us. They can't do nothing about it. So that's just put them on blast as much as possible. So a lot of these guys is getting caught up with side chicks, and which I don't know why they would even try to do that shit. If you're a public figure, you can't have no side chick. I mean, at best thing you could do, if you want more than one woman, and you're a celeb that's married or live with a woman, in my opinion, or got a girlfriend, or you seriously talking to a woman, best thing you could do, in my opinion, is you have to actually plan that shit. You have to get with a woman that's down for that type of relationship. You can't really sneak around if you're a public figure. That shit is not going to work. Not today. Everybody got a camera in their pocket. You know, so you the best you can do is just get with a woman that's down to have a relationship like that. And I think in most cases, I think most women will be down with it, because this has been proven since the beginning of the time that men of higher status in any society, women usually tolerate more, or they'll bend but they won't break. So they could get away with much more than I would be able to, because being that they're in the public eye, they're of higher status, you know. So a lot of these celebs or public figures, they really don't have to sneak around. But I can understand a lot of them might feel like the woman that they're with she probably won't be down with that shit, or they're afraid of the consequences. But I don't even think they should be thinking in that way. I think they should be just open and honest, because they're not going to be able to sneak around. That's a fact. That's just how that shit is. That's a fact. Because it's just too many cell phones with cameras, and then you got social media and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and people can instantly put you on blast just because they feel like it, just because they want to be famous or want to be seen. So a lot of these women will also try to blackmail these guys as well. That happens a lot. But you don't hear about it on television or even on the internet. A lot of these women blackmail these guys. That happens a lot. I'm talking like a lot of these women. I've heard women getting paid $100,000, $200,000, $1 million. You know, blackmailing these guys. So this is the world that we live in today. So this is why a woman that has that type of mentality, that accepts being a side chick, that has the street mentality, that she would go to that extent to blackmail a guy to get some money. Do you really want to be dealing with anyone like that? You know, do you really want to be dealing with anyone like that when she's down when she's going downhill, when she don't look as well as she used to look, or her boobs might be flabby, her tits might be flabby, her ass might be sagging, she might be starting to get wrinkled and overweight or even fat. Do you really want to deal with someone when they're going downhill or when they're going uphill? So I just don't think dating a side chick is a good idea. It's like I know a lot of people kind of idolize or put Kim Kardashian on a pedestal, and I think that's where a lot of these trends come from, because Kim Kardashian was like probably one of the first women that kind of, she's like the respectable whore. She when people look at Kim Kardashian, I don't think they call her a hoe. I think a lot of these women kind of look up to her in kind of a weird way, even though she's pretty much done. It's a lot of rumors saying that she's been ran through by a lot of entertainers, but I think a lot of girls look at her and they kind of idolize her. They kind of want to be her. And she kind of, and even when you think about women having a big ass, everyone thinks about her. Even though of course, she ain't the first woman to have a big ass. And obviously, her ass, it ain't all of hers. But this is the power of mainstream media. And a lot of these girls are kind of in the fantasy world. They've been reading too many novels and reading too many magazines. And they think that they're chasing that fantasy. They think that everything they see on television is real. And everything is staged on television. Over 90%. That's why they have producers and writers. That's why they have certain people on set, and they have a script, and everything is planned down to the T. But a lot of these women, they don't know and don't understand, and a lot of them just don't care. They just see, and they want, and they kind of chasing that dream, whatever that is. So it's not in your best interest as a man to date side chicks, because it's just, by the time you meet a lot of these women, they're gonna be ran through, and their minds and their way of thinking is gonna be so screwed the fuck up. Do you really want to be dealing with a woman like that? And plus, even if you're a good guy, meeting a woman like that used to be a side chick, she won't even know how to act towards you. She won't even know how to treat you. More than likely, she's gonna treat you like she do the rest of the guys, because she can't decipher who's who. She can't decipher what guy is good, what guy is bad, what guy cares about me, what guy has my best interest. She can't decipher. She don't know, because she hasn't had it. She doesn't appreciate it. So that's what I think about side chicks. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel. Check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Till next time, Sharp Game is out. Peace.